tone of the series up 2-1, and they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead. Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Nets. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
2K Sports here to present you the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. It's Game 4, and one that could go down in the books. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And it's tough enough to win this league when you're at full strength. Missing one of your stars for an extended time makes it even harder.
It's tough enough to win in this league when you're at full strength. Missing a cornerstone player makes it that much harder.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Cunningham is out there with Rain Man. It's Goose. Then it's Whitman. And it's Davis in at the 4-man position. And for Brooklyn, they've got Dub. Davis is out there with James. Then there's Harris. And it's Pierce in at the 3. Take a look at the Pistons. Well, Greg, this is the moment, and they can take command of the series.
Yeah, a win here on the road gives them at least 2 chances to close it out at home. That's a nice insurance policy for a team to have extra motivation to get the win and a cushy 3-1 lead.
Big time motivation, you're right. And Davis sends it back, drains it from beyond the arc. Davis has got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Pistons. And now I've sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. He talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean you have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams too. Everything is on the table tonight. We'll see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thank you, David. Count that one.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
James, the pass to Pierce. James sets the screen for Pierce. And there's the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Take a break. Right down will get Jesus. Pretty good blocking. When it comes to the backside, there's another cutback lane. So I just don't think look the unfair to the run game from the run game. I don't get bumped.
That's good from Pierce.
Some of the wide pick people get that later. I just thought they looked unprepared. It's a huge job this time. Right after getting everyone out of the league job. Second job, everyone out of the league job. Let go, get
and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
To Cunningham.
You can step out in front. That's a fair one. That's what we call it.
LeBron against Davis. And that one clearly foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Detroit shooting their first free throws here for the night. First free throw is good.
It's really easy to find space and try to create some pain, try to create some explosions outside of the line beyond him football ball. I don't know if that's motion. I don't know if that's through the same going out and looking at some screens. We talked about this a little bit.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Harris outside. James kicks to Pierce. Drills the three-pointer. Pierce has got 5 points so far.
LeBron is such a student of the game. This guy knows exactly how to get the defense reacting and hits the open man.
Here's Silver. Davis looking for an opening. A 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Now Now James for Davis, and Davis sends it back. Puts it up for Davis, and stolen by Harris. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest. Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And finished off by Davis.
Wow, the passing skills on full display. LeBron James once again orchestrating like a maestro.
Here's Rain Man. 6 on the shot clock, and he banks in the layup.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside, Davis. Pass to Pierce. Shoots it. And Harris wide open. He shoots a three-pointer, no good. The Pistons have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pierce. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. You look at Davis, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc. And, of course, Michael Porter.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
And it's Rain Man missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Outside, Davis. The Rain Man. And it's all evened up. Rain Man's got 7 points in the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's LeBron. Scoreless thus far. Dub, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Davis. Detroit with the rebound. Whitman's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Silva. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdowns for the Pistons.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And the Nets making a change here. Porter's checked in, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Russell's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Pistons leading by 3. There's the lob to the hoop. Porter with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's Davis in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
Davis, the pass to Raymond. Here's Silva. Still scoreless. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice spin off the left rim and in. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Here is a screen on Russell. Here's Dub. Hits the 3-point bomb. Dub's got 6 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Johnson, he's checked in for Pierce. And Detroit with a change here, too. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Whitman. The Pistons have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Silva. Still without a basket. They get it back. Fires the three. His fourth shot. His fourth miss. Still looking for his touch tonight.
Team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
On the wing, Johnson. Clock at 4. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Clock at 2. Davis. Detroit's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Davis against Johnson, and Davis can't get it to go. And it's Davis with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Porter inside. Duren's on him. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. A second chance effort. Davis kicks to Russell. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Pistons lead by 3.
In catch-and-shoot situations, you've got to be balanced and in control. Mr. Russell, well done.
Harris, bounce pass. There's Porter with the 3. And Silva pulls it down. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Dub. Davis with a screen on Russell. And Dub gets it to go. Dub's got 9 points.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running in the first quarter.
Here's Rainman. Duren with the screen on Johnson. Rainman with the bucket.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
1:25 left in the first. Dub, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Rainman. He's got 12. Poke loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Some changes for Brooklyn. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Davis. Pierce comes in for Johnson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Dub. Whitman is checked in for Detroit. Oubre comes in for Goose. Rain Man passes to Oubre. Shot clock at 6. Count the basket. And it's 9 points for Davis.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Russell against Van Vliet. Pass to Pierce. Puts up a deep 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Shoots over Van Vliet. And it's Davis missing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Van Vliet outside. Sharp with a screen on Russell. Here's Harris. Sharp trying to break free. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on D'Angelo Russell. Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Oubre sets the screen for Russell. Fires the 3. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And the 3-point shot has been big for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Whipping out there with Harris. Then there's Marcus Sasser. Then there's Oubre. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. Trying his luck from deep. A rebound by the Nets. And here's Johnson outside. Good, and Pierce gets the assist. Johnson's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Nets. Harris outside. There's the screen. Over quarter. And it falls over the rim and in. Harris has got his first bucket of the night.
He has become a pure shooter. And from mid-range, Harris is deadly.
Van Vliet finds Pierce. Shoots over Oubre. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut back down to 3 on the basket from Pierce.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
On the wing, Harris. Guarded by Porter. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leader. And you look at Garbage Man, currently 5th in the league in assists. Such court vision.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
That's good from Harris.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Nets. And a switcher also for Detroit. Cade Cunningham's checked in for Marcus Sasser. And Harris drops them both. Nets trail by 5. Johnson surveying the floor. It's tipped. And they recover it. Pierce. Pierce sharp. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Cunningham dishes it to Thompson. Pass to Oubre. Now, here's Cunningham, covered by Johnson.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Porter kicks to Johnson. Outside, Pierce. Pocket 6. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Pierce has got the game tied up here for the Nets.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here is Harris. Pass to Thompson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. LeBron outside. Short. Oh, a big move by LeBron.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to talk to his guys.
Get on your feet. Get loud. It's time for T-Hype. On the court, your squad.
So for the Nets, Harris comes in for Michael Porter. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Johnson. Then for the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Tobias Harris. And Rainman subbed in for Kelly Oubre. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Whitman. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Nets with the lead. Outside, Pierce. With the shot. Detroit with the rebound. Whitman's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. It's Thompson off the drive. Here's Rainman. The block. Here's LeBron shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate, just in a different way.
And the first one drops.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Porter's checked in for Brooklyn. And Detroit with a change here, too. Hollins checked in. And both free throws good for LeBron.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Whitman. Shot to stop the run. He gets it in there.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Now here's Pierce. He's got 10. And here is Harris. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
And the Pistons making a change here. Fontecchio's checked in. And Brooklyn has possession. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Sinks the triple.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 1. Top of the key, Pierce. From the top of the key, he buries it. Pierce has got 12.
Directing the offense, Fred VanVleet, the quintessential floor general.
The Rain Man. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And the first one at the line is good. Dubs check in for Fred VanVleet. Goose is checked in for the Pistons. He doesn't get the second one.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting him in front, he's only able to tie it up.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
How about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact.
Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One time. Michael Porter Jr.
What's up?
And that one misses.
And you can tell Porter Jr. wants to keep getting better. And that's one reason why this team is still so high on him.
Brooklyn's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Pass to LeBron. Porter in the corner. 6 to shoot. It's Cunningham with the rebound. The Pistons trailing. Inside. Here's Rain Man. Some solid defense from Harris.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Dub. He's got 9. Lays it up and banks it in. Dub's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. making a change here. Sharp's checked in, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Duren's checked in. Silva, the pass to Thompson. Pistons passing it around. Poked away, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharp. Five to shoot. Silva, the pass to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Harris outside. Harris a screen. And they double up LeBron. And a wide open look for Porter. His three-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's Rain Man missing.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's James. Duren pulls it in. Detroit's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Got a hand on it. Cunningham against LeBron. Moves back up. Cunningham's shot is off.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
The shot's good from LeBron.
But you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Here's Cunningham following the basket by LeBron James. Shoots from 12. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Cunningham.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Now here's LeBron. He has 6. Pass to Dub. That 3 off the mark.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
To the wing right side. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Rayman. Detroit getting another chance here. The shot by Thompson, no good.
I'll tell you, they're trying to cut into this lead, but he has not hit one this period.
Back to James. And Silva pulls it down. Silva's got his 4th rebound in this one.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now, here's Cunningham. Back to Thompson. Duren sets the screen for Thompson. Detroit, no good that time either.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Pass to Dub. LeBron outside. Here's Dub. He's got 11. The kick out to Porter. Good. Harris gets the assist. Porter's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep, he's looking to fire.
It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Cunningham. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, so sorry. Let's hear it for our contestant. Well done.
Hey there, everybody. Halftime of Game 4 upon us, and it's a close game so far for the Detroit Pistons.
One thing that's kept them close, putting in work on the offensive glass. They're feasting on second chances.
Yeah, they've been active, and they're playing with intensity.
Looking at how the Nets are doing in this series. Game 4 is always important, but does this game mean a little more to them, Shaq?
No doubt, Ernie, if they lose this series, it's finito, done. They're not coming back from 3-1.
Hey, I have to agree with the big fella. Another loss, better get the fishing gear ready.
Ooh, high stakes. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
He's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
We've got Davis. Harris is out there with Dub, and it's LeBron James, and it's Pierce in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Nets 5.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Here's Dub. Off target from 3-point range.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Rain Man passes to Cunningham. For the lead. Traps in the tray. Cunningham's got the first bucket of the third here for the Pistons.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Whitman's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Denied! Pierce with the block. And a wide open look for Cunningham. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Now here's LeBron. He has 6 over Davis. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound by the Pistons.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Pierce with the steal, and here's the break. Here's Dub, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Rain Man. Here's Whitman. He's guarded by Davis. Fires for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
And that is a big-time shot and a really dumb foul. Don't give him the and one on a 3-pointer.
Detroit shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
What's up?
Free throw drops for Whitman. Here's LeBron. Pass to Davis. In the corner, it's Harris. The kick out to LeBron. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 4 assists now tonight.
Dangerous from the perimeter. LeBron is definitely a threat from that corner.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. And you look at Garbage Man, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Rain Man. The three from Davis. Bangs home the trifecta. Davis has got 12 in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Dub.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Davis gets a wide-open look. And another three for Detroit.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Harris. Whitman grabs the miss. Whitman's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Davis. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Outside, Pierce. Pass to Dub. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Silva. Denied! Pierce with the block. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Here's Whitman. He's got 8. There's a screen. Here's Silva.
Well, you can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead. Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
And it's Davis missing.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Outside, Pierce. Pass to Dub. They need this. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Detroit?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
He hits both from the stripe. Pistons leading by 7. Pass to Davis. LeBron with the block.
That size and length and strength, LeBron, the tough one to try to shoot over.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Brooklyn on defense. And it's Rain Man missing.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Davis setting the pick for Pierce. And a miss there on the triple.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here's James after the basket by Detroit. Dub, no good. It's Davis on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. And it's Davis missing.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Harris outside. Whitman against James. Davis setting the pick for Harris. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Pistons leading by 9. Here's Rain Man. 16 points for him. Cunningham for 3. A rebound by the Nets. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. LeBron outside. Davis with a screen on Whitman. Just 5 on the clock. And shot on the way. Whitman grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Here's Cunningham. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Nets trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here he's it from 3-point range.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second distance is at 5 overall.
Here's Silver. Hasn't made one yet. Davis against James. Pass to Whitman. Davis with a screen on Davis. Whitman. It's good from about 19 feet. And the Pistons lead by 8. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Some changes for Brooklyn. Sharps checked in for Davis. Michael Porter comes in for LeBron. And it's Johnson in for Harris. Then for the Pistons, Thompson, he's checked in for Davis. Kelly Oubre comes in for Rain Man. And it's Russell in for Cade Cunningham. High post Johnson. Over to the left wing. And Dub gets it to go.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Silver. No scoring in this one. To the middle. Got a piece of it. It's deflected. Pierce with it. Now defended by Oubre. Right on the bucket. And now just a 3-point Piston lead. Detroit's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Pass to Thompson. Oubre outside. Here's Whitman. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Brooklyn. And a switcher also for Detroit. Others checked in. .131 left in the third quarter. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
It's deflected. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Porter. Here's Russell with the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Pierce has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's blocked. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Stewart checked in for the Pistons. .102 left in the third quarter of the game. VanVleet can't get it to go. Pistons leading by 3. And Thompson kicks to Oubre. Puts up a deep 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Oh, here's VanVleet. Nothing on the board. Over Russell. Johnson outside. For 3, Pierce. Whitman grabs the miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now, here is Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Oubre outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Oubre's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. Kelly Oubre out there with Thompson. Then there's Jalen Duren. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Rain Man in at the 2 guard.
Well, you think about this guy as a 3-and-D guy, but Oubre showing why he earned that label. How about that effort on the defensive end?
For the Pistons, Cade Cunningham. 2 shots.
Shoot 2. That free throw, no good.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Russell, he's checked in for Oubre. And he sinks the second. Here's LeBron. Pass to Van Vliet. Left side, Harris. Kicks it out to Johnson. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 5 assists in the game.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Cunningham against Johnson. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. Van Vliet. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
This guy is competitively tough and will not back away from physical defense. Go ahead, Fred VanVleet.
Cunningham looking it over. Over Johnson. Rebounded by the Nets. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. To tie it up. Strong inside. What a move by James.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
After Rain Man. No good again that time.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Porter passes to Johnson. James sets the screen for Johnson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Detroit, they've gone 0-3 to start the 4th quarter. Now Thompson. He tries for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. Right side, Porter. Duren pulls it in. Detroit's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Rain Man. And he's out of bounds. Last touch by Duren. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Porter. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Oubre is checked in for D'Angelo Russell. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Outside, James. That ball, great assist by Van Vliet. LeBron's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Rain Man, covered by Johnson. Here's Rain Man, in close, he hits it.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Brooklyn.
And here is Van Vliet. Launches a 3. Rebound by Rain Man. Rain Man's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Thompson surveying the floor. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. On the wing, Johnson. Covered by Cunningham. Here's Sharp. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Thompson. Banked in off the glass. Thompson's got his first basket of the night.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Get excited and get loud. Here they are. Team Fight.
new group in for the Nets. Davis is checked in for Sharp. Porter comes in for LeBron. Pierce is checked in for Harris. And Dubs subbed in for Johnson. And a different look here for the Pistons. Whitman is checked in for Jalen Duren. Davis comes in for Kelly Oubre. Goose is checked in for Rain Man. And it's Russell in for Cunningham. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I heard Jordi Fernandez as he talked with his team. He said they played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. You have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Whitman can't make it. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Dub the pass to Porter. The Nets working the ball around now. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And that one falls for Davis. And both free throws good for Davis.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Pass to Silva. And he's good on the 3-ball. Silva's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single 3-pointer in that first half.
Here's Dub. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here from deep 3-point land. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
So it's Brooklyn now after the basket by Detroit. That is good off the back rim and in. Dub's got 24.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Russell passes to Davis. Here's Whitman. Russell high post. Here's Silva. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And that's now 6 points for Goose.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
Porter looking it over. Here's Dub to the inside. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Thompson. Outside, Davis. Pass to Russell. Outside, Davis. Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in. Davis has got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
All right, man. It's time for the dance dance. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. Keep it going. Let's go. You gotta dance like everyone's watching, dude. Like everyone's watching.
Some changes for Brooklyn. James checked in for Michael Porter. And Harris subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Then for the Pistons, Rain Man comes in for Thompson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Russell. And so it's Brooklyn with it. James with it. Davis with a screen on Davis. It's deflected. And it's Davis missing.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Davis.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Harris from downtown. Whitman grabs the miss.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Rain Man. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Nets trail by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Out to Harris. 1:52 left to play here in the fourth. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Davis got a piece of it. Whitman passes to Davis. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Now here is Davis. Pass to Dub. Shot clock at 6. 20 feet out. And Silva pulls it down. Detroit leading by 7. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Fade away. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now here's Pierce. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lets it go from 14. And it's Davis missing. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
And so the Pistons take the win. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Garbage Man.